going to be times when you're working with problems in trig and pre-cal where you're given a product and maybe you need it written as a sum, or maybe you're given a sum, you need it written as a product instead in order to simplify, solve the remaining problem here. So this video here is going to focus on the product to sum formulas here. So the example that I have up here is going to be sine 40 times sine 20. So we have a product of two sine values here. So the formula that I have down over here, this is the product to sum formula when you have a sine times a sine. So I would say just Google, look up if you need the full list of all the product to sum formulas. I'm just going to put up the specific ones that we need for this problem here. So if we have a sine times a sine, that is going to be a 1/2 times cosine of x minus y, so that's going to be our 40 minus our 20. Again, this is our x, this is our y, minus cosine of our x plus our y. Go ahead and add, subtract inside here. So dropping down that 1/2, this is going to be cosine of 20 minus cosine of 60. Now we just need to finish simplifying this. Now cosine 20 is not one of our common angles here. So when we calculate this, we're really looking at a 1/2 times cosine 20 minus a 1/2 times cosine 60. Now cosine 60 is equal to 1/2 here. So really we have 1/2 cosine 20 minus 1/2 times 1/2 to give us our simplified answer here, 1/2 cosine 20 minus a 1/4. All right, so let's do that one more time here, except we have cosine 52.5 times cosine 7.5. We are going to use a product to sum formula here. This time, since we have cosine times cosine, we do need to use the appropriate formula when you are multiplying a cosine times a cosine. That means the 52.5 will be my x, the 7.5 will be my y. When we plug in, we will get 1/2 times cosine of, well, when we subtract them, 52.5 minus 7.5, plus cosine of when we add them together, 52.5 plus 7.5. Subtracting and adding appropriately here, so dropping down that 1/2, this is going to give us cosine of 45 plus cosine of 60. Now cosine 45, cosine 60, we can definitely calculate here. Cosine 45 is a square root of 2 over 2, and we are going to add that to cosine 60, which is 1/2 here. So let's go ahead and finish calculating there. We're just going to distribute that 1/2 and add all of this together here, which means I'm going to move over that 1/2. We do have common denominators here already, so our denominator is a 2. Our numerators, I'm going to flip these around the other way. This is going to be 1 plus a square root of 2. And when we multiply that by that 1/2, we are left with 1 plus a square root of 2 in our numerator over a 4.